Okay, this next part is going to make some of you angry, but stay with me. Nietzsche says, when you love someone, you hate nature. What does that even mean? Here's what he's saying. When you fall in love, you see the person as what? A soul? A spirit? Pure beauty? Magic? You see their eyes, their smile, their personality, their essence. You don't want to think about their body as a biological machine. You don't want to think about their digestion, their bacteria, their sweat, their decay, their eventual death. When your mind touches those thoughts, your mind flinches away. It looks away in disgust because nature ruins the story. Nature reminds you, the beautiful soul you love is trapped in meat, in chemistry, in biology, in a body that will age, rot, and die. Nietzsche writes, the man under the skin is an abomination and monstrosity, a blasphemy to love. This is how all lovers feel. You want to see your partner as eternal, as perfect, as beyond the physical, but they're not. They're an animal, just like you. And if you focus too much on that reality, on the biological reality, the romance dies. This isn't just about romantic love, this is how all artists feel too. The painter doesn't want to paint anatomy, he wants to paint the soul. The poet doesn't want to describe bodily functions, he wants to describe beauty. The musician doesn't want to acknowledge that music is just air vibrations hitting your eardrum, he wants to believe music is magical. Show an artist the mechanics, the biology, the physics, the chemistry, and he's disgusted. Because it kills the meaning, it kills the poetry, it kills the magic. Nietzsche says this is also how religious people used to feel about science. When scientists explained the universe through laws, through mechanics, through natural processes, believers were horrified because it made God into a machine. It made miracles into chemistry. It made the holy into something ordinary. The laws of nature sounded like blasphemy. And in a way, it was blasphemy because it destroyed the fantasy. So here's the question. Is Nietzsche saying you should reject love, reject art, reject meaning? No, he's saying understand what you're doing. When you love, you're not seeing the person, you're seeing your fantasy of them. When you create art, you're not showing reality, you're showing your interpretation. When you find meaning, you're not discovering truth, you're creating poetry. And that's okay, that's necessary, that's human. But don't pretend it's objective. Don't pretend you're seeing the truth. You're a dreamer, a creator, a poet. The question is, will you create beautiful dreams or ugly ones? Will you create meaning that makes life worth living or meaning that makes life unbearable? Because you can't escape the dream. You can only choose which dream to live in. And that choice, that's your only real freedom.